Afternoon. It is Nancy Belda here with I have a few tips on 5 steps to confidently believing in yourself. Belief in yourself is sometimes a difficult thing to do. And when we're faced with failures, that becomes even more difficult. So here are the 5 steps that I would suggest that you invest in so that you can have more confidence in yourself. The first one is work on your strengths. Once you solidify your belief in yourself, success is 100% possible for you. When you fail over and over again at something that seems easy for others, it's nearly impossible to believe in yourself. Struggling with self confidence, you tend to focus on things that you can't do. That's because you feel weaknesses more keenly. They're more painful, highlighted in your mind, symbols of shame, weakness, and failure. I'm bad at this quickly escalates to I'll never be good at anything. The good news is that everyone has weaknesses and strengths. The solution is to start building confidence right away. The first way to build confidence is to stop spinning your wheels at things you're not wired for. Discover what you're really good at and work at that and become great at it. Maybe you do know some of your strengths, or maybe you don't. To get some ideas, think about how people would describe you. Always has a grand vision, big picture thinking, notices the little things, is detail oriented, loves learning and research. A good communicator, never gives up, hands on and action oriented. Once you're working from a base of strength and belief in your abilities, you can find resources to tackle anything at all. Recognizing your natural abilities and inabilities gives you permission to stop banging your head against a wall. You can do what you do best and find workarounds for the rest. Number 2 is to be your own coach. If you don't believe in yourself, you won't believe someone who is cheering you on from the sidelines. That's why a great small business coach leads their clients to success, not by cheerleading, but by developing talent. Seek out the tools and education to develop your talent and take action. Each step you take, moving closer to your goal, is evidence of your ability to succeed. Believing in yourself reflects back to you. The secret is, you don't need another person to work through this process. You don't need to possess qualities of leadership to coach yourself through it. The trick is to learn more about yourself without being judgmental. Choosing ideas that suit you and working with your strengths can propel you towards your vision of success. Number 3 is to embrace who you are. To start believing you can have a life that you want, you have to dig deep and discover what that will look like for you. You must understand what makes you unique and celebrate those things. When you begin living true to your identity and your core values, you're going to start believing in your worth and your abilities and your human potential. Embracing yourself is best done in baby steps. Number 4 is to believe you can and you will. Your belief is the single most powerful tool that you have. You can completely change your life just by changing your beliefs. It's not wishful thinking, believing something changes the way you see the world and yourself. You either see possibilities or insurmountable obstacles. To start believing in yourself, you have to stop believing that you are stuck with the skills and the abilities you have right now. This is called a fixed mindset, which is a limited thinking pattern that's fatal to your success. Instead, start believing that you can change. This way of thinking is called a growth mindset. It means that you believe that change is possible. It may be true that you don't have what it takes to accomplish your goals right now, but if you believe you can improve, develop, and learn, then you will get there even when nothing goes right. You will grow. Deeply believing that you and your life can change for the better is the driving force behind all of your efforts. You will then be more willing and even excited to put the work required to make put in the work required to make those things change. There's no greater confidence booster than seeing the results of your work. Nothing makes you feel better than seeing the results of your work. But you have to believe it's worthwhile, or you will never put in the effort. In her TED Talk, Meg Jay tells young people to forget about their identity crisis and start building identity capital. This to me is a very interesting idea. Don't waste another second thinking, I'm not qualified for anything, I don't know what direction to take, I'm not getting anywhere with my life, I thought I'd be somewhere by now. Building identity capital means doing things that add value to who you are. Start investing time and effort in becoming that someone you want to be. Number 5 is be uncomfortable. If what you did today looks like what you did yesterday and last week and 3 years ago, you're too comfortable. You're in a pattern, and it's getting you exactly nowhere. To make real change in your life, you have to get uncomfortable. You just have to. That's all there is to it. You have to step out of your cozy little box and do things differently. This means making a greater effort and even feeling a bit weird about doing things that are out of the ordinary. You have this whole life to experiment with who you are. It's your life, and you don't need to live it to anyone's expectations but your own. If you want a different life, make it yourself. Through experimenting and acting on your ideas, your capabilities and potential are reflected back at you. Experimenting with different skills, approaches, and tactics in your life is one of the best ways to build confidence and foster mental toughness. Sure, it's uncomfortable. New things always are. Fortunately, when you start to do more things, the fear becomes fun. You get to learn so much from trying new things, whether or not you succeed in the attempt or not. Every single person who has done any kind of self-improvement will tell you that these feelings are very real. They'll tell you it is scary, but the results are so worth it. Each time you step into something new, there will be fear. Your power lies in walking through the fear and doing the thing anyway. I hope that this taught you a little bit about having confidence in yourself, believing in you. Pick up a book about mantras or affirmations. Using affirmations will definitely move you towards feeling more confident in yourself. Until the next time, have a great week.